सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। Verse number 4. लब्ध्वा कथञ्चिन्नरजन्म दुर्लभम् तत्रापि पुंस्त्वं श्रुतिपारदर्शनम् यस्त्वात्ममुख्यै नयते तमूढधीः सैषात्मः स्वं विनिहन्त्य सद्ग्रहात् इतः कोऽन्वस्ति मूढात्मा यस्तु स्वार्थे प्रमाद्यते। दुर्लभं मानुषं देहम् प्राप्य तत्रापि पौरुषम् पठन्तु शास्त्राणि यजन्तु देवान् कुर्वन्तु कर्माणि भजन्तु देवताः आत्मैक्यमाधेन विनापि मुक्तिः न सिद्ध्यति ब्रह्मशतान्तरेऽपि Shankaracharya pointing out the glory of human birth. Getting human birth is not so easy. Shankaracharya addressing all the people, especially seekers, Vedantic seekers. Never take it as granted the human life, because of so much punya from so many births you have attained this human life. Know its purpose. Know its purpose. The life, human life purpose. What is the prayojanam? Why I have taken this human birth? Why not other beings? Other beings' birth, why I have not taken? Why I have taken human birth specially? There is some significance. There is some significance. The purpose is to know the Purushartha, moksha. So therefore, understand, attaining that moksha alone is the purpose of human life. Everyone has taken human birth only to get moksha. That is the only purpose of human birth. If anybody do not know this value, significance of human life and live same as like other animals, other beings, such person is most unintelligent person in the world. Such person is more unintelligent person in the world. Therefore, intelligently live. People say, hey, you have to live intelligently. What do you mean by intelligently living? Intelligently living means learn how to earn money in all that ways. With the left hand, right hand, from all sides, you should know how to earn money. This is called their definition of intelligent living. According to Shastra, that is not an intelligent way of living. That is the most unintelligent way of living. The intelligent way of living is working for moksha, seeking for Atma Jnanam, putting effort for self-knowledge. That alone is called intelligent way of living. Otherwise, what Shankaracharya calls as Mudhadhihi, he calls. If I don't work for this moksha, I am a deluded person. Don't think majority of people are all deluded only, Swamini. So might is right. Majority only we have to take. Here majority and all won't work. Don't apply those principles here. Majority people are deluded, therefore I need not go into that delusion. Even though minority, very few people are there, but intelligent people, I have to follow them only. Gumbalo Govinda and madre, mind nature is majority eppadi irundha namma kuda appadha irukano ani solluva. The majority people are not having moksha goal. Not even majority, even our own family members may not have this desire. Our own family members. Alone to alone, all alone. We have come alone, going alone. Therefore, they are all like passengers. You have to work for your moksha. So I am very attached to my husband, I am very attached to my wife, I am attached to my children or anything. Keep attachment for Vyavaharika life. Keep attachment. Okay. But never bring that attachment at the Paramarthika mokshas. You have to work yourself even alone. Both wife and comes well and good. Okay. Even they are not cooperating, they are not interested also, doesn't matter. So I have to work for moksha. Shankaracharya says, even if you do all sorts of karmas, patantu shastrani, that vadantu also, even you study shastra, patantu shastrani, vadantu shastrani, even if you teach also. Shastrani means this karma kanda, rituals, all puja, punaskaram and all, the purva, Veda. That if you do, that will not give you moksha. Other than Vedanta is called that Shastrani. Yajantu Devan, you may do lot of puja and worship and all, lot of upasana, and taking that diksha and doing rigorous puja, hours together. Yajantu Devan, kurvantu karmani, you may do lot of social activities, social service, kurvantu karmani, bhajantu devataha, you may propitiate many devatas. All these will not give mukti. Atma aikya bodhena vina. Vina means without. Atma aikya bodha means jivatma paramatma aikya jnanam vina. Without the knowledge of I, the Jiva, and that Paramatma are one and the same. Without this knowledge, no other performances will give mukti at all. Muktihi. Na siddhyati brahma shatantarepi. Even kalpas, kotis, thousands and crores of janmas, if you take also, even Brahmajis, many kalpams will come, yugas and yugas, many Brahmajis. One Brahmaji, thousands and crores of years his life, yugams, kalpams. Such a type of Brahmaji, if many of them come also, you will never get mukti. Brahmajis are changing, but your birth and cycle will continue. You will never get moksha. But why all people are doing all these karmas? They are very much entrenched in all these karmas. Wherever you see the paper, Tirumala Brahmotsavam, rush people, rushing. Why they do not know about this Brahma Jnana? Why they are rushing there? Let them rush. You don't rush. If you want moksha, they need Chitta Shuddhi. Manda Madhyama Adhikaris sake, that worship, that puja is required for them. Why you have to compare with all people? Let them do. Let them do. What you have to know, all that type of worship, going pilgrimage centers, all these things, they give Chitta Shuddhi, they are good. We have to go, we have to do, but not throughout life. A period of time I have to do, get Chitta Shuddhi, Bhakti, all these things. And you, even though while you are performing all these things, they will not give mukti, you should know. You go to Balaji temple, nothing wrong. But that worship gives a support for you. That type of worship, going to pilgrimage, it gives a mental elevation. But never think that is ultimate. This is what Shastra says. We never criticize them. They are all important, like LKG, UKG, first standard, second standard, third standard. Padikanama vendama? Padikanam. So fifth standard knowledge vandadhukku appuram kuda neenga fourth standard na padikkirenna eppadi? So you have to go to +1, +2, college, again post graduation. Like that we have to grow. Even in spiritual field also like that only. All our spiritual religious practices are like UKG, LKG, first standard, second standard. Whatever they like, they go and they practice and come. Let them do. Allow them to do. Encourage them to do. If you also want to do, you also do along with them. But a Vedantic, a Mumukshu, Vedantic seeker who want moksha, what is his nature? He knows all these things will not give total satisfaction, ultimate happiness, paripurnata will not be available there. They give only Chitta Shuddhi. They give purity of mind. They give some calmness, peace of mind, a relative peace of mind to the mind. That's all, enough. This person knows. That is called Viveki. This person knows the limitations of those all activities. So for the sake of children, for the sake of other people in the family, we do that. But inside, what is my conviction, my understanding, when I am studying Upanishad and Gita, they are not wrong, but they never give moksha. This alone, Shastra Pathanam alone gives moksha. You have to understand. This conviction is required. Adi irunda podum. Clear? So therefore, Shankaracharya tells, mukti is possible only by Atma Jnanam. This must be very, very clear. What do you mean by Atma Jnanam? Paripurna Shashvata Ananda, Nimmadiyana. Absolute Ananda, Paripurna Jnanam is possible only by Shastra study. Whether I understand or not, it is my problem. But Shastra tells, if you want peace, you have to study Shastra. That peace alone is called moksha. Understand? That peace, P-E-A-C-E, peace alone is called moksha, remember. That is possible only by continuous Shravana. That's what Shankaracharya says here. Now from the next verse, Shankaracharya again emphasizing how this karma will not give any jnanam. The next verse, 7th verse, we have to read. Amritatvasya nashasti vitte netyeva hi shrutihi ब्रवीति कर्मणो मुक्तेः अहेतुत्वं स्फुटं यतः Same the above mentioned point Shankaracharya dealing in this verse also. Yataha Anvaya Yataha Karmanaha Ahetutvam Muktehe Sputam Tathaiva, you have to supply. Tathaiva Vittena amritatvasya asha na asti eva itihi shruti braviti. Yataha muktehe karmanaha ahetutvam means yataha, since muktehe, for the attainment of moksha, muktehe means for the attainment of moksha, atma jnanam, muktehe, karmanaha ahetutvam. Karma is not the hetu, is not the cause. Karma can never become the cause for the attainment of moksha. Karmanaha ahetutvam. Hetu means cause. Ahetu means not the cause for attainment of moksha. Karmanaha ahetutvam. The karma can never become the cause for the attainment of moksha. Tathaiva, in this same manner, vittena amritatvasya, vittena, by getting money, lot of money. Vittena means, vittam means money, wealth, not only cash, any sort of wealth you can take. All possessions come under wealth. Vittena amritatvasya, by the wealth, the immortality is not possible. You can never attain the immortality. Amritattva means what? Immortality. Amritattva means never think, taking, drinking amritam. Amritattva means what? Understanding that I am immortal Atman is called immortality. This jnanam alone is immortality. Amritattva nu sonnane namakku konjam amritam also is available. Appadi onnum kediyadu. Amritattva means I am ever immortal Atman. Amritatvasya, of the immortality. Amritatvasya asha na asti. There is no hope. Asha means hope. There is no hope for Amritattvam. By vittena, by wealth. Who told? Not Swamini. Shrutihi braviti. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Shruti here, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Braviti tells, mentions, points out. What Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says, Amrutatvasya na asha asti, that is the quotation from Brihadaranyaka. Yajnavalkya tells to Maitreyi, when Yajnavalkya want to go to forest to do contemplation, he is a Mahajnani. They want to live alone, do contemplation, and Jnana Nishtha, they go and dwell upon the Atman. So what he says, he called his wives, 2 wives he has got, Maitreyi and Katyayani. And he says to both of them, see, I am going to take Vanaprasthashramam, therefore whatever I have little, அந்த பிராமணனுக்கு என்ன இருக்கும், ஒன்றும் கிடையாது, இருக்கிறதுல கொஞ்சம், that property I am going to divide for both of you, Maitreyi and Katyayani. Then he divides the whatever he has got, that property, and he gives to Katyayani and Maitreyi also. Katyayani is so happy. She is very materialistic lady. Materialistic, always she wants nice things and all. Whereas Maitreyi is not like Katyayani. The eldest wife, Maitreyi, is a Brahmavadini, a spiritualistic mind. She has some Viveka, Vairagyam, Mumukshutvam, Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti she has got. And she asked Yajnavalkya, when he distributed this property, she asked, see, you have given me this much property to me, and you say you are going by leaving everything. I am asking you, this vittam, this money, will it give me amritatvam? She asks. Will it give me immortality? Will it give me permanent happiness? This whatever you have given to me, will it give? Then Yajnavalkya says, no. Whatever I have given, it will never give you Purnatvam, Amritatvam. Then she says, then why you have given to me? I don't want. I want Amritatvam. I want that immortality. If this is not giving, this property, whatever you have given to me, I don't want this. So Katyayani is so happy. If she don't want, she can take. So then Yajnavalkya says, Priya Batare, oh my dear Maitreyi. He has so much love towards Maitreyi because she asked for Brahma Jnana. Maitreyi asked for Brahma Jnana. Then Yajnavalkya starts his teaching in Maitreyi Brahmanam, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Yajnavalkya teach about this Brahma Jnanam to her. And she attained that Brahma Jnanam. That's why we call her as Brahmavadini, who knows about Brahman. See what type of couple? Nice, no? So she got that knowledge. That quotation only here. Amrutatvasya na asha asti vittena. By any amount of possession, you never get total absolute ananda. Another quotation also Upanishad points out. न कर्मणा न प्रजया धनेन त्यागेनैके अमृतत्वमानशुः परेण नाकं निहितं गुहायां विभ्राजते यतयो विशन्ति वेदान्तविज्ञानसुनिश्चितार्थाः सन्न्यासयोगाद्यतयः शुद्धसत्त्वाः ते ब्रह्मलोके तु परान्तकाले परामृताः परिमुच्यन्ति सर्वे. என்ன புதுசா இருக்கா? கைவல்யோபனிஷத். Kaivalyopanishad, what we have studied, that Kaivalyopanishad, the 3rd and 4th mantra, 4th or 5th mantra, and there this mantras comes. Na karmana, by any amount of action you will never get moksha, immortality. by any amount of dhanam, na karmana, na dhanena, even any amount of money, wealth, na prajaya, any amount of children. You have a big family. Decide, no, very big family. My family lineage. No. Okay, nice. But your ignorance will not go. Na karmana, na prajaya, na dhanena, tyagena. By renouncing intellectually. You need not renounce your family children. Intellectually, understand all my possessions along with the prajaya, dhanam, karma will never give you moksha. Tyagena amrutatva manasaho. Therefore, sannyasi, when sannyasi comes first time, your house, first time illa, eppo vandanu sannyasiki with purna kumbham, you have to welcome the sannyasi into your house. This is a tradition. The sannyasi padam veetla velinda podum. Moksha vandade. Avladha. You will get moksha. Sannyasi, when he comes, we have to chant this. The sannyasi is one who got this knowledge by renouncing karma, prajaya, dhanam, everything he renounced. By taking this sannyasa, he got attainment of this brahmajnanam, internal sannyasa. Or ashrama sannyasi also, that's why we respect in this society till today. Whenever I say sannyasi means shashtanga namaskaram. ஒரு வாட்டி பண்ணிட்டா இல்லை, எத்தனை வாட்டி வேணாம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் வரும்போது பண்ணணும், போகும்போது பண்ணணும், பார்த்துனா பண்ணணும், அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும். The namaskara, the more I do namaskara, it shows my reverence, my eagerness for moksha. The namaskara, what I am doing, my humility towards sannyasi, my respect towards sannyasi, my lot of faith towards that sannyasi parampara shows my mumukshutvam. அந்த முமுக்ஷு தான் அப்படி பண்ணுவான். முமுக்ஷுத்வம் இல்லைன்னா ஏதோ சன்னியாசி நல்ல வார்த்தை சொல்றாரு, போய் கேட்டுட்டு வரோம், ஓகே, நத்திங் ராங். பட் ஏ முமுக்ஷு இஸ் ஒன் ஹூ இஸ் எ சீக்கர், வாண்ட் டு கெட் மோக்ஷா. சன்னியாசின்னு பார்த்தா மயங்கிடுவான். அப்படியே மயங்கிறதுன்னு என்ன அர்த்தம்? மோக்ஷம், மோக்ஷந்தான். இட் இஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் அலார்மிங். சன்னியாசின்னு பார்த்தாலே அலார்மிங் இன்சைட், அப்படி இருக்கும். அதுதான் கனெக்ஷன். So therefore, na karmana na prajaya, so shrutihi braviti. This is the meaning of this. The phalam, whatever phala we get, that phalam means, why it is called phalam? No? Karma phalam, punya phalam, papa phalam. Why it is called phalam? Phalgutaya liyate iti phalam. Phalgutaya means by destroying itself, no? Phalam means it is destroying, no? Totally ripening means what? It is going, rottening. Phalgutaya diyate iti phalam. That which rots and perishes is phalam. Even karma phalam, even punya phalam or papa phalam, one day or other it has to perish. Any phalam. By doing worshipping, by doing puja, punaskaram, all you are expecting phalam, no? Karma phalam, punya phalam. That phalam one day or other it will perish. Remember, no. This is called manasa karmana. Here, all this comes under manasa karma. Upasana all come under manasa karma. Karma indicates here a upalakshanam for all our materialistic activities. It is an upalakshanam of all upasanas. Upasana is called manasa karma. So I have to go further than upasana, higher step. So therefore, all upasanas comes under manasa karma. All upasanas. Manasa Parayanam, Manasa Puja, Manasa Japa comes under Upasana. But all Manasa karmas are not Upasana. Now everything mentally only I think. Therefore Upasana and Cholla Madiyan. All Upasanas are mental activities. But all mental activities never be called as Upasana. Okay? Now this is clear. So, by karma, by Vittam, there is no possibility of immortality. Amrtatvam is not at all possible. Next sloka. Ato vimuktयै prayatet vidvan sanyasta bahyartha sukhasprihassan santam mahantam samupetya deshikam tenopadishtadha samahitatma. If you want to get that jnanam, atma jnanam, self-knowledge, you have to approach a guru. Look into the sloka. Ataha. Ataha means kutaha. Ataha means therefore. Kutaha means wherefore. Ataha means ukta hetutaha. Above said reasons. Ataha. Therefore means above said reasons. In the 7th verse, 6th verse, 5th verse, what are the reasons given by Shankaracharya? Ataha, that is the meaning of ataha. Ataha. Vidvan, Anvayam. Vidvan, Bahyardhas Sukhas Pruhaha Sanyasta San. Vidwan means a viveki. Dhanam asya asti iti dhanavan. Balam asya asti iti balavan. Vidya asya asti iti vidwan. A vidwan is one who is having some atma anatma viveka. A vidwan, a pandit, a well-learned person. Well-learned person. In aparavidya, well-learned, a sound mind, sound thinking is there, a grasping power is there, retention power is there, ellam irke. Vidwan, sadachara sampannaha, you can take. Vidwan means well-learned person following tradition and all religious disciplines, a disciplined life person who is following. Vidwan. Sanyasta bahyartha sukhasprihassan. Sanyasta, having renounced. Having renounced what? Bahya artha sukha sprihan. Bahya means external. Artha means objects. Sukha means pleasure. Spruha means asha, vancha, desire, sankalpam. Spruha, craving. Bahya artha sukha spruha. A mind that which is craving for, desiring for the external object's pleasure. Such a mind, sanyasta, renouncing the desire, the asha on the external material objects. Sprihassan, craving to get fulfillment through them has to be given up. That is the meaning. Craving to fulfill, to get fulfillment through them, through the material objects. That's why every person thinks, if I get promotion, my life fulfilled. If I construct house, my life is fulfilled. If I get married, fulfilled. If I get children, my life is fulfilled. The fulfillment If I get all these things, I get fulfillment. This craving having given up. They are all important, but never think that it gives fulfillment in the life. Have wife with children, house, but never. This is called tapping at the wrong door. You want one address and go and tap the other door, and they will open the door. Whom you want? You say another name. It is the wrong address. Like that, and you will disappoint, no? When you get to that other person open, that person also disturbs, annoyed, will also become disturbed. At the Madri, we are also tapping the wrong doors. For what? For fulfilling my life. Therefore, sanyasta sprihassan, what he has to do? Deshikam santam mahantam samupetya. Having given up this craving, my fulfillment is not there. After understanding, my life fulfillment, my paripurnata, my anandam, my manas nimmadi, inge ille. Tedi tedi engiyo odigindran. Odi 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 tired ayiduchu, joints loose. Who asked you to run? Therefore, don't run like that. Stop. என்ன பண்ணணும்? ஸ்டாப் பண்ணி சுவாமினி ஸ்டாப் பண்ணி தேசிகம் சந்தம் மகாந்தம் சமுபேத்யா. தேசிகம், தேசிகம் மீன்ஸ் சிஷ்யேभ्यः ஞானம் திஷதி இதி தேசிகः. The one who gives the knowledge of the self is called deshikaha. Dishati, one who shows the direction towards self knowledge, is called deshikaha. Sishyebhyaha jnanam dishati brahma. That brahma jnanam, not other jnanam. Other jnanam kaha, so brahma jnanam is called deshikaha. So deshikam is dvitiya vibhakti. So I have to approach towards that Guru. Not only deshikaha, he is santam. That deshikaha is santam. Santam means a saint, a mahatma. Sant ani solluvaanga, Sant. How that name has come? Sant means a person who has got the knowledge that I am Brahman. That person is called Sant. Sant, Santau, Santaha. Santam is Ditiya Ekavachanam again. Second case. Santam. That Santam, so Satpurushaha we can take. Brahmanishtaha, Shrotriya Brahmanishtaha is called Santam. Shrotriya means only a learned person, not Brahmanishtaha. Avarkana jnanam kadayadu. Brahman pati theriyum. Hours together he lectures. But avarkanda Brahmanishtha jnanam kadayadu. A Sant is one who is having Brahmanishtatvam also. Having jnanam. He is not only a mystic person. Kevala Shrotriya is Madhyama Guru. Kevala Brahmanishtaha is Adhama Guru. Shrotriya Brahmanishtaha is a Uttama Guru. I have to approach such a Guru who is qualified, who has learned from his Guru or her Guru, learned person, as well as who can communicate properly. And properly bracket la pottukonga. Communicate, edo communicate panna enna kashtam. Communicate. Santam. Therefore, Shrotriya Brahmanishtaha is the Uttama Guru. Santam. Mahantam. What type of Guru? Mahantam. A Guru is one who want to impart, who want to give that Sishya Brahmajnanam. Once the student asks, only teacher can give. Otherwise, how teacher can give? Mahantam means a person who is having enormous love towards the disciple. Compassion towards the disciple. இவருக்கு எப்படியாவது ஞானம் வர வைக்கணும் ஆசைப்படணும் அந்த குரு. அதுக்கு தான் குருவுக்கு அன்பு பாசம் இருக்கணும். இந்த சிஷ்யனுக்கு நல்ல ஆத்ம ஞானம் வர மாதிரி பண்ணணும். அந்த குருவுக்கு அப்படி இருக்கணும். அவர் மகாந்தம் அர்த்தம். கம்பேஷனேட், லவ்விங் and having lot of love towards the student. மகாந்தம். தேன உபதிஷ்ட அர்த்த சமாஹிதாத்மா. தேன, by that guru, உபதிஷ்டஹான, the teaching, உபதேசம். என்ன உபதேசம்? நாட் மந்திரோபதேசம். அகம் பிரம்மாஸ்மி, அந்த ஞானம் எனக்கு வரணும்னா அவர் என்ன உபதேசம் பண்ணணும்? தத்துவமசி, தத் பிரம்மன், துவமசி, தட் மகா வாக்கியா he has to reveal. தத்துவமசி உபதிஷ்ட அர்த்தஹான. Therefore our scriptures points out many places. தத்விஜ்ஞானார்த்தம் சகுருமேவாபிகச்சேத் சமித்பாணிஸ்ரோத்ரியம் பிரம்மனிஷ்டம். You have to approach a guru. If you want to moksha, if you have to approach a guru, samitpanihi, keeping the twigs, dry twigs. Samitpani means, pani means hand. In Mundakopanishad it comes. கேட்டு மாதிரி இருக்கா? ரொம்ப நாள் ஆச்சு. பாணி மீன்ஸ் ஹேண்ட். இந்த கையில் அந்த ட்ரை ட்விக்ஸ் வச்சுட்டு he goes to the guru. ஓ குரு, my mind is like this dry twigs மாதிரி. இந்த dry twigs immediately, if you lit, immediately catch the fire. அது மாதிரி I am ready to grasp your Mahavakya. Tad vijnanartham sa gurumevabhigached samitpanihi. Whom to have to approach? Shrotriyam brahmanishtam. I have to ask, எனக்கு பிரம்ம ஞானம் வேணும், எனக்கு மோட்சம் வேணும், ஆத்ம ஞானம் வேணும் అని கேட்கணும். போய் ஸ்ரோத்ரியன் பிரம்மனிஷ்டம் போய் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சாஷ்டாங்க நமஸ்காரம் பண்ணணும். So I have to show my interest by keeping like this. Our Swamiji, Paramarthananda Swamiji, went like that towards Dayananda Swamiji. Very rare people go like that, no? I heard that our Paramarthananda Swamiji had his that twigs in his hand and approached Dayananda Swamiji. So that is the paramparana. So even Bhagavad Gita also, Lord Krishna says, तद्विद्धि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्षन्ति ते ज्ञानं ज्ञानिनस्तत्त्वदर्शिनः. तद्विद्धि प्रणिपातेन, तद्विद्धि, to know that Brahman, प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया, by serving the Guru, whatever Guru requires I have to serve. adi kuduttu idi kuduttu edho panni sevaya pariprashnena, by asking questions. Pranipatena, first namaskaram panni, seva panni, then listen and ask the questions. They upadekshanti, they will teach you jnanam. That's what Shankaracharya reminding here. So tena upadishtarthaha, how you have to approach? Samahitatma, samyak ahitaha atma antakaranam yasya saha. Samahitatma means, I want to know about Atma, please tell me, and kekka kudadu. Can you come my home and teach me that Brahma Jnana, and kekka kudadu. And the Guru ku eppo mudiyumo, endha time lo mudiyumo appove poganum. I have to listen. And samyak ahitaha antakaranam, having brought my mind from all external objects and I don't have any desire for any worldly things. Hey Guru, I want only jnanam. Enakku onnu venda, second thing e venda. I don't want anything. This Brahma jnanam. Seegram. Enakku seegram kodunga ani kekkaram. Samahita atma anade. Samyak na, in total manner. Samyak ahitaha means who brought the whole mind focused, directed. The mind ange inge poyittu. Worldly activities, worldly thinking, worldly matters, even positive or negative, anything. Worldly matters means even religious life also. Adi pannanum, idu pannanum, adi pannanum. Appade irukka kudadu. Samahitatma, andha madri manas irundhe vimuktai prayateta. Vimuktei, for the sake of moksha, to attain moksha, vimukyain, to attain moksha, prayateta, have to put effort. Had to put effort. So that Vidwan, Nitya Anitya Viveki Vidwan, by renouncing all the worldly pleasures, by renouncing craving for worldly pleasures, understanding yata yata agantakam tata tata anityam, all this have come from, no, has come, so it will go, that is the Vivekam. Irunde, then have to approach a Deshikam, Santam, Mahantam, and Tena Upadishta Artha. Nicely I have to understand the Artha, Tatparya. Understanding Samahita Chittena, with Samahitana, with integrated mind, with a focused mind, with Shraddha, with Bhakti, with humility, enormous faith and on that Guru. Guru thavara onnum theriyadu ulagathila. Brahma Jnanam vara varaku Guru dependence da totally. Such Vidwan Vimuktei Prayateta. Better try for that moksha. Therefore, Acharyavan Purusho Veda. The one who is having Acharya, that Purushaha or that person alone is Veda, only knows. Acharyavan Purusho Veda. Another statement says, Acharyat hi eva vidita vidya sadhishtam prapate. Whatever it comes from the Guru alone gives knowledge. Acharyat hi eva alone. That's important. Eva alone. Vidita, that which I have known. Vidita, that is slokan. I am giving separate quotations. Vidya, the knowledge. Sadhishtam prapate. It is totally complete knowledge. That alone can be a complete knowledge which comes from my Guru. That means what? Sonta sahityam venda. Don't study by yourself. Don't waste your time. Next sloka. Uddharedatmanatmanam Magnam samsaravaridhau Yogarudhatvamaruhyam. Oh, correct. Samyak darshana nishtayam. Because same quotation in Bhagavad Gita it comes. That's what Krishna reminding us. Look into the mantra, sloka. Yoga rudatvam asadya samyak darshana nishtaya samsara varidhau magnam atmanam atmana uddharet. This is Anvaya. Yoga rudatvam asadya means before entering into self-enquiry, one should acquire the vichara yogyata first. One should acquire the vichara yogyata, means qualification to inquire. You know, and a qualification irukka illiya paathukaname first. So that's why meditation. This contemplation, all this, the meditation, preparatory meditations are all meant to attain that state of mind, inquiry mind. It's not so easy to study Shastra. I required a focused mind, a quality mind, a pure mind. I require. It takes time. Yoga Rodha means Yogyata or Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti. That is called Yoga Rodhatvam. Means Karma, Upasana, ella mudichite he has to come. Yoga Rodhatvam Asadhya means having completed the karma and upasana. By karma he has got chitta shuddhi, by upasana he has got a quality mind, a focused mind. Such a person, yoga rudhatvam asadhya samsara varidhau magnam. Samsara varidhau means in the ocean of samsara. Ocean of samsara, magnam means indulged, immersed in the sea of samsara. What is samsara? Birth and death, janma and maranam, jananam maranam. So this is a varidhi, it is a big ocean, varidhau magnam. Such mind, he has to, such atmanam means such jiva. The jiva who is immersed in the janana marana cycle, varidhau, he has to yoga rudhatvam asadhyan. Adilondu vellila varaname. So in the jivatma is immersed in this cycle of birth and death. Varidhau samyak darshana nishtaya. Samyak darshana means self-enquiry. Nishtaya means with commitment. Nishtha, with commitment. Self-enquiry with commitment. Then atmanam uddharet. So uddharet means you have to uplift yourself. You have to put your effort. Atmana means by your own effort. Atmana, reflexive pronoun. Atmana. Atmanam. And the jivatmanai. With your effort. Atmana. Uddharet. And lift. In the samsarathil lift pannanum. And moksham adayanu. Anartham. Uddharet. Atmana. Atmanam. Atmanam na avasadayet. Never look down upon yourself. Atmaiva hyatmano bandhuhu atmaiva ripuratmanaha. Your mind alone is your friend. Your mind alone is your enemy. Therefore, understand, you can make your life, you can mar your life. It is not in anybody's hand. I am responsible for my moksha. I have to put effort. So, yoga rudhatvam asadhya. Therefore, in Bhagavad Gita, there is another sloka. In Gita, that sloka in 6th chapter it comes. Yehi samsparshaja bhogaha dukkhayonaya evate adyantavantah kaunteya ramate buddhana. All these pleasures are coming and going. Intelligent people never indulge in that. Therefore, they take karma and they get chitta shuddhi. Then they take to yoga rudhatva means upasana, and they come to jnana yoga. That 6th chapter it comes, this sloka. The next sloka we will read and just finish. Sanyasya sarva karmani bhava bandha vimuktaye yatyatam panditair dhiraih atmabhyasa upasthitaih. Same point Shankaracharya points out. Bhavabandha vimuktaye. The bondage, samsara bondage. Bhavabandha means samsara bondage, that which always gives problems. This or that. And makes my mind turbulent, turmoil. Bhavabandha vimuktaye, to be free from vimuktaye. Sarva karmani sanyasya, by renouncing all actions mentally. By renouncing all actions mentally. without having any பற்று. அந்த ஆக்ஷன்ஸ்ல பற்று இல்லாமலே ஆக்ஷன் பண்ணணும். அதுதான் சந்நியாசம். சந்நியஸ்ய ஹூ தீரைஹி பண்டிதைஹி धीरैहि पंडितैहि उपस्थितैहि आत्माभ्यासः यत्यताम्. धीरैहि means people one who is having courage. That's why in Kathopanishad one sloka comes, परांचिकानि वितृणः स्वयंभूः परां पश्यति न अंतरात्मन् कश्चित् धीराः प्रत्यगात्मानमैक्षत् आवृत्त चक्षुरमृतत्वमिच्छन्. Some only Dhira Purushas, the people who are having a courageous mind, they only look into inwards, look inwards. Otherwise, always outward. Brahmaji made all our sense organs external, going extroverted. Paranchikani Vetrana Swayambhu, and the Brahmaji Pandina Verada idella. Ella odite irke velila. But one intelligent person, Pratyagatmana Maikshat, Kaschid Dhiraha Pratyagatmana Maikshat, Avrutta Chakshuhan, Chakshu Vedila Pohamale, he look inwards, and Enarthana Shastram he will study. Chakshu Ulla Pohad. You need not turn your eyes inside. How can you turn inside the eyes? Study Shastram, he becomes introvert. Doing all these works, okay, but his mind is always on that. We'll see more in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om.